Hello all, it's Melinda. Today I want to show you this sketch. The Mind the Scrap Facebook group just finished up their Chinese Whisper 2, and this was one of the group's starting page. It's by Laura Rumble from Like Forever. And I was intrigued by this and also by the pages that they created off of this. And I was thinking, oh, how crazy. It's beautiful, but I don't think I can do all of those triangles. So these are the ladies that did this. This is Emma Clark's. There's one more. And this is Claire Thomas's version of it. Emma Clark's, Jackie Godfrey, and Laura Rumble's. This is their version of this sketch. And I was thinking, I would love to do that, but I will not cut all those triangles. No way, no how. Very tedious. But today, I picked up this paper pad from Joann's. It's the Paper House. It's called Color Wash. And as I flipped through it, I found this paper in there. It's got a little bit of gold foil on it. And look at the color washed triangles. They are going to be smaller than the ones on there, but I think I can make it work. And this was my easy way to get that look without cutting a zillion triangles. This pad also has a sticker sheet in it with 2 alphas in it and some stickers, so I will be using that. But I'll just show you a little flip through of this. This is beautiful. It's got 2 of these 3x4 and 4x4 card sets, all color wash, and half of them have gold foil on them. So I won't be using probably too much more. There's another one's got gold foil triangles on it. Gorgeous. Takes all the work out of having to do the messy stuff. I think it's beautiful. But here is just a little glance at through it. Another one of those cut aparts. Strips. And then back to the one that I'm using. So I'm going to give this a whirl. I might use the alphas from it. I'm going to use this picture. I took this picture in a Marshall store on a trip we took, and my youngest 2 are pretty dramatic. They were tired. They thought they were cool to sit on this little chaise lounge chair they were selling. I put it through an app, and I can't recall which one it was. It's been a while ago, where I could color in things and black out the other stuff. So I'm going to cut this down because that pillow to me is very distracting. I was just trying something out. The flowers are okay, but I think the colors go very well with this, and the girls pop off black and white photo. So I think this will work. I think I'm going to title this maybe The Drama or Drama Queen, something to that effect. But we'll have to see. But again, here's the sketch. I will link it below. I'm going to try to find a white background that kind of matches the white in the triangle paper. But we're going to cut this photo down. I'm going to cut the white borders off. That's very uncommon for me. I like white borders, but I was planning on putting on a white cardstock and I completely forgot. So we're going to go with it. I'm just going to mark out how wide the main part I want to be, and then we're going to draw out kind of what I want to keep. These triangles, like I said, are smaller. So I'm trying to take take 3 triangles that make a big triangle piece and keep them for kind of like the peaks. I end up cutting some of them down because they just look too uniform. Kind of like spikes or teeth. And then I'm just going to cut it. And some of them I'm going to cut wide and keep the wide white border, and other ones I'm going to cut a little bit closer, not on purpose, just for basically carelessness. I wasn't paying attention to how I was cutting them. But I figured on the white background, if it matched the color, it would not really matter if the border on it was wide or narrow. And see, I don't like those 3 peak triangles, so we're going to chop one off. And there's going to be layers and whatnot. Just going to erase the pencil line on it. Right now that is a little bit low, so I'm going to end up pushing it up, that whole section, so that I have more space for journaling. I'm going to cut off the little itty bitty pieces on the edges. They just don't look right to me. Just trimming some of the white borders. Now in that process I lost one of the other triangles that I cut, the little itty bitty ones, so we're going to have to cut some more. And this is where I move it up. I realize I need more space. I'm going to cut 3 triangle clumps to go above and below the journaling, like they do in the sketch. And we're going to put the title on. I know I want it to say drama. I'm not sure what else I want it to say or what are the letter stickers, so for now I'm going to put the drama. It's going to go about there, but I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to pull a few more stickers, but I don't end up using them. But I know if I don't pull them, I'm going to forget them. I've pulled a doily. They had a doily in the sketch. It kind of just adds softness to all the hard lines of the triangles. I'm looking for something for layers. When I do a layout like similar to this, that's got a lot of, it's fairly simple, like the triangle's already done for me. Just put them down and that's a main element. I struggle with the layers because I don't want to take away from it. So I'm just going to use some of this 4x6 cut apart. And I'm going to attempt to use some other parts of this as another layer to bring another color in, but I just do not end up liking that. It's fine, but it just, I don't know. The pattern on the small one, on the small 4x or 2x3 card was distracting me. The triangles, they're all about the same size, so it wasn't working for me. I'm going to attempt to use this spotted one. But again, it's just not the look I'm going for, so I struggle a little bit with this part. I'm struggling a little bit here. I need more layers, and I go back to my standard of tissue paper. This will add the gold foil and the softness, so it'll be another layer and it'll give me the color. And instead of putting it right behind the photo, I'm going to put it behind that orangey corally layer. I'm going to wrinkle it up first. I forgot I was going to do that. So, and as always, this is a lot of stuff to put behind this little piece of paper, but we just scrunch it and make it work. This is kind of becoming my MO. It's just, I guess, my thing for the moment. Tissue paper on every layout. I'm still going to try to put that layer in, and I'm thinking I need something for the title to sit on, and I think it needs to be the layer. But I decide right here that I'm going to put the title on the doily for sure. I'm going to staple that in 2 places to hold it. And this is where I decide I need a second part to my title, and I'm going to use these tile stickers from the sticker sheet in this paper pad. And it's going to be Drama Queen. Drama Queens, I'm sorry, with an S. And then I decide that I want thread. There just needs to be another layer of something, some more texture, because the triangles are flat. I'm looking for more texture. I mess around with this quite a bit of where to put it. If I put it there, it gets lost. So I'm going to put it on top of the doily. And that seems to work. It does what I want. I wanted a little bit more movement, a little bit more texture under the layers. And these are, let me grab them. These are old. I had to dig around on the internet to find them. Pink Paisley Artesian Chipboard Hearts. They are just like the Heidi Swapp ones. I can no longer find the Heidi Swapp ones, and probably I will never be able to find these again either. I got these on eBay, but they are identical to the Heidi Swapp ones that I love so much that I'm almost out of. So I'm going to use 2 of them there, and I just colored them with the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in gold. Little fun foam, and to pop the photo off the layers. I forgot that I had not had this here down, so I got to do that before I get too far ahead. Now I'm going to be bold and just stick these down where I think they need to go. I only put a little adhesive on, so if I had to move them, I could. So I got to get all this back down together. I'm just going to staple that and hope for the best. In the end, when I started hearing everything, it kind of holds them down, so I'm not too worried about the thread. I'm trying to wiggle my stapler in there and staple those together like that. These are self-adhesive. They're still kind of wet, so I'm trying not to wipe off the... I had to read the package to make sure they were self-adhesive. Now the small one, I'm going to stick there, and I'm going to need some fun foam to pop up the underside, and that ends up being too big, so I got to trim it down. They're pretty forgiving. So as all one unit, I'm going to stick it down with that adhesive, my ATG. I'm going to try with these stickers, and I go, no. Nope, not going to work. Forget that. I'm going to put Drama up there and Queens right underneath of it. I'm going to sprinkle with Heidi Swapp Color Shine. I'm going to do this before I do the journaling because I always wait until after, and then I realize that I just covered up some of my journaling. I'm going to roll it off. I'm going to regret rolling it off because it makes it too light. So after I do the journaling, I'm going to go back and touch the areas with the wand to make them brighter. I'm just going to draw lines, if I can find my pencil. And then I'm going to just write the journaling down, first in pencil and then with my marker. And I'll read you what it says. It does not take much to get you two to be dramatic. At Gordman's in Lansing Mall, you two were trying to convince us to buy these outdoor couches for our tiny patio by chillaxing on them. Over the top drama, November 2016. Just need to erase the pencil lines. I flip it over, and on the back I write 2017. This is layout 75. And who did the sketch? I'm going to give you some shots of a slow close-up here of all the little parts and pieces. There are a lot of still shots, and in them you'll notice that I put an orange paperclip and darkened up the splatter. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I love answering questions. Thanks again, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.